Alright, so it's been a little while since I made an update, and so I thought now would be a good time since I've got a meet coming up in 6 days on the 30th of July. This meet has been the one I'm most worried about going into, although I care the least about its results. The meet really has no implications. I've already qualified for our nationals. This is just sort of a for fun meet that I'm doing, trying to improve on what I've done in the past. There have been some complications leading up to this meet, some injury, some hip, glute, quad, on my right side, something really messed up. And so the first clip here is going to sort of show a pretty mild example of what I'm talking about and what's been happening with my squats, but it's been feeling a lot better these past, really just this past week. And so thankfully I was able to still follow my peaking program, going off the numbers I wanted to, even though it probably would have been smarter to drop them a lot. Got some really killer forearm tendonitis here, I think from squats, because my wrist, I had to take 2 weeks off squatting. My wrist lost a lot of mobility to get under the bar like I like to squat, so my left is fine. It probably also has to do with my shoulder mobility. I decided not to include the clip that really showed it, my wrist not being mobile enough and pushing up the bar on my back, but just it's happening and it's really uncomfortable and is actually affecting my bench a little bit. Thankfully the injury hasn't affected my deadlift at all, and that has been going phenomenal this session, but at the end of this video you'll see it a little bit negative. Currently water loading for the meet. Very ahead of schedule today. It's 11. I think I woke up at like 7 or 8, and I'm already almost done with a gallon, so it'll probably be over 2 gallons, so I'm just going to play video. I think this is 365 for a single, and you'll see as I come out of the hole, I windmill a whole heck of a lot, and yeah, it's real bad. So that's what I've been dealing with on squats. Fortunately not going to be able to hit what I really wanted to. I wanted to hit somewhere around 430. Now I'm just hoping around 420, just because I had to take 2 whole weeks off squatting and also deadlifting and benching. Here is a self handoff. I was just trying it out because my friend suggested a new way to set up for bench, and I actually really liked it. And I know you're not supposed to change anything right before a meet, but this meet doesn't matter to me, so I decided to do it anyway. So here's, I think, 235 for a single. This is going to be around my second attempt. I think I want to go heavy at 237, so that moved real fast. I was real happy about that one. This is 245, which is, I guess, 3 pounds above my planned third. It moved decently, but we'll see. Then here are some doubles I was doing at 375, which is 90%. You can see it looks a lot better in terms of the windmill actioning not happening, still struggling to find my bar path and whatnot. And so the program then said to work up to a max attempt, and so I hadn't touched anything over 380, which I guess is only 20 pounds heavier, 25. But still, first time I've had 405 on my back in a while. So the walkout actually felt great. And the weight, as you'll see, moved very fast. Very happy with that. I was a little worried about depth on that one watching it, and my spotters told me I should be a little bit careful. So then we went up to 420, which is 2 pounds over what I hoped to hit in the meet. Hoped to hit 418. And I really tried to focus on sinking it, and this was definitely a grind, but I was still happy that I was able to get it back, and the bar path gets way out in front of me, and I've got to wait for it to come back over my midfoot until I'm in a strong enough position to press it up, and it goes. This is just my planned opener at 505, which is going to be 507. That moved super fast, very happy about that. And then I did a very dumb thing. The most I've pulled this session is 530. And that went pretty smooth. The video of that's on my Instagram, but I don't have it saved on my phone. And so I thought I should try for 530 because in my mind, if things went perfectly, I was going to try to pull 562 to break the state deadlift record, both the junior and the open. But after this pull, we're just going to hope to get like 540. But we're going to take 540 as our second to try to get a 1200 total. I'm going to be dumb this meet. It's going to be great. So I actually break the floor fairly fast. I was able to get the knees locked, but the bar gets out in front of me, and I start windmilling, and to try to compensate to lock it out, I try to just lean back in hopes that my hips will push forward and my lats will get where they need to be, but in the end that just set me off balance. You can see my toes coming up. I'm not actually sure you can see my mouse right now, but if you look at my toes, you'll see I'm off them completely, all on my heels, and then I just feel myself starting to fall. So then I just bail with the weight and step back. But it was pretty close, so I think maybe come meet day, a lot of caffeine, some excitement, maybe I can do that, but I'm not hoping to magically get better. So that's where it's at, hoping for a 1200 total. That's the priority number 1. Next priority would be a 400 Wilks, and the one after that would be the state deadlift record at 562. So we'll just see how the day goes, and hopefully I can perform.